Hello guys. So in our previous video we implemented a requirement. Okay. What was the requirement? Requirement was like this was our input message and we had to produce the output where all the employees are grouped together according to their designation. Okay. This was the requirement. Okay. Like if all the employees which are having designation of subject matter expert. Okay, subject matter expert, they should come together. In all the integration specialists should come together, all the application developers should come together. So this was a requirement. Okay, so this was the code that we wrote to implement this requirement. Okay, now in this tutorial I'll implement the same requirement in Java Compute Node. Okay, so what I'll do is I have taken out this code and line by line I will write Java Compute Node. I will write Java code in Java Compute Node. Okay, so let's get started. So let's very quickly create an application. New application. Give it some name. I am giving it like sorting JCN. Okay. Give any message flow name like sorting by designation. Okay. Now very quickly drag and drop the required nodes. Transformation Java Compute Node. Okay. So here on HTTP input, just give any resource name. We are accepting XML, so select XML now very quickly. Open it. Let the default setting remain as it is. Just click finish. Okay. So some default code is already there. Okay. So here add user code below. You are seeing some comment. Okay, within some blocks. So here we need to write our code. Okay. So let's get started. Now here first line is we declared some reference till this employee list. Okay, what was that employee list? This thing. Okay, till this we have declared some reference. So let's do the same in Java Compute Node. So all the reference that we create, all the references that we create in Java Compute Node, they are of MB element type. So MB element is nothing but a class. Okay, so this is equal to input route in Java Compute Node. Input route is just take this in-message which is automatically created. This in-message is nothing but an object of MB message class. Okay, this is automatically created. Okay, when we open it, in-message. If I write in-message dot get route element, it means input route. Okay. Now input route dot XML NSC. So we here we can't simply write like this. Okay, this is a Java code. Okay, everything will happen through methods, objects, and classes. So here to create, I mean to get XML at NSC dot employee list. Okay, to get I mean to get the reference till this employee list, we have this syntax: get first element by path, and inside that we'll write XML NSC. Okay, slash employee list. Okay, so this line means this thing. Okay, declare in ref reference to input row dot XML dot employee list. Okay, now next thing is we have created some output field and we have declared a reference till this. Okay, so let's do the same. MB element outref is equal to, okay, okay, like we created a in message, let's create an out message also. Okay, MB message is equal to out assembly dot get message. Okay, similar, this syntax is similar to this one. Okay, so let's take this out message dot get root element. So like in message dot get root element was input root, out message dot get root element is output root. But here we have to create. We are not accessing, we are not getting anything, we are creating output like this create field. Okay, so we have to create it. Create element as last child. Okay, there is a method here as last child. Take it. Okay, so till this it means output root dot xmlnsc. So we have created a xmlnsc parser. That's it. Inside xmlnsc we created employee details. Okay, again create a last child. You can simply copy it. Okay, and inside that we have to create this element. Okay, so again mb element dot name. What is the name which we want to create? Let me copy it simply. Let me simply copy it. Employee details. Okay. Now, so this method basically here this method is taking three values. Okay. This MB element type. What is its name? Here we provide value, but this is just a tag. Okay. This is just a complex tag. So complex tag doesn't have value. Okay. So it is null. Now these two lines are equivalent to this single line here. Okay, now let's very quickly, okay, I think MB message is already out message is already there. Okay, so let me comment it. Okay, see, but here what they are doing is they are copying, they are creating an object and they are copying whatever is there in message, they are copying in out message, but we don't want to copy the input into output, so let's make it blank. That's it. This is also a way of creating out message. Okay, now, okay, we declared two strings, emp designation and emp designation list, and we initialized them with blank string. So let's do the same here. In Java we have strings. Okay, okay, done. This part is done. Now for loop, for this out for ref. See, in Java syntax is different, so here we have to also provide type of this out for ref. Like I told in Java compute node, all the references are of MB element type. Okay. Now this is referring till this. So okay, let's take in ref, same in ref that we declared here in ref. Okay, dot get all elements by path. All elements, because this is a array. See, here also we provided this list kind of denomination here. Okay, that means there are multiple employees. So if I use this method get all elements by path, and I write this thing here. Okay, in ref is still employee list. In ref is still employee list, and inside employee list we have so many employees. Okay, so many employee objects. Okay, so here, so I am getting all the elements, all the employees here. Okay, now let's go to our code. Now, okay, this thing is done. Now inside this designation we are simply copying designation which is coming from input. Okay, so this out ref here, this out ref is referring this thing. Okay, so suppose there are 10 employees present. Okay, so this loop will execute 10 times. Okay, this loop will be executed 10 times. For the very first time, this outref will have employee first value of this employee tag. Okay, this thing. Okay, during second iteration, this will refer to this thing. Okay, during third iteration, this outref will refer to third one, and so on. Okay, same it will happen here. Okay, now inside designation, what we are doing is this out for ref. Inside that we are accessing designation, so get same thing that we did here. Okay, inside that we have, okay, but this is not a string. Okay, this is a MB element, so we need to cast it into string, get value as a string. Done. But here we are also converting it into upper. Okay, so we can apply this. Okay, now, okay, so I'm not explaining the logic here. I'm just writing this code line by line. That's it. Logic I have already explained in my previous video. If you want to, understand the logic, that why I'm converting this thing into upper, why I wrote this thing like this. This I'm not explaining here. This I have already explained in my previous video. If you want to explore that, you can do that. Link is present in description section. Okay. Okay, so this thing is done. Now let's okay, if not contains, okay, what we were checking, if this employee designation is not present in this designation list. Okay, then only proceed with this code. Okay, and what was this designation list? It was nothing but a comma separated list of employee designation. Okay, so basically this here, just we were checking the uniqueness. Okay, so if my employee designation list contains designation, this is contains, but we have to put not contain, so just put a not symbol here. That's it, and your job is done. Okay, if this employee designation is not present in this list, then okay, then again a for loop. Okay, again a for loop, the element inner for same thing. Okay. Now we have if condition. If this designation is matching this designation which is coming from this input, okay, then only proceed. So let's write this condition if inner for ref dot get okay. If this designation obviously get value as a string, and also we are converting it into uppercase here, okay, dot to upper. If this is equal to, okay, dot equals this emp designation, okay, then what we are doing, we are creating a employee tag in my already created output route, okay. What output route we created? Output route dot examination dot employee details. Inside that we are creating employee. We are getting basically multiple employees, okay, and simply we are copying our input employee tag we are copying inside the output we created. Simple. So we have to do the same here. So outref dot create element as last child, okay, till employee details we have already created. Now dot what is the name, we are creating? Employee, okay. Again null. Now we have created, now we are copying this input, this inner for ref inside this. So we have a method copy elementary, inside that provide this input reference. That's it. Now we are done. Now only this thing is remaining, okay. So let's do this. If emp designation list equals empty string, if emp designation list equals empty string, okay, then okay, simple, else emp designation list, then comma. Here we can concatenate by simply putting plus symbol, okay, plus, okay, done. I think our job is done, okay. Now so let me uh, deploy it. Yeah, this time it is deployed. Now let me execute it. Sorting JCN. Let me see the results. Okay, subject matter experts are together and integration specialists are grouped together, okay. Application developers are grouped together, okay. So this code which I just wrote is exactly similar to this code, okay. So line by line I wrote the similar code in Java Compute Node, okay. So if you guys are new to Java Compute Node, or if you are working in Java Compute Node, then this may be useful to you, okay. So thank you guys.